So hello everyone. Now with this, we're going to see the linked list. First question, it goes by reverse the linked list. Before starting with this question, I'd just like to cover a little bit of linked list because more of the linked list is when you practice the linked list, right? So as we go ahead, you're going to see deep insights into linked list, post all that, I think you're going to get much more clarity into linked list. But let's just start with the basic of the linked list. So in the linked list, you will have a node. And this node is going to have nothing but the data component inside and the next pointer that is going to point to the next node, right? So this is what you're going to have in your linked list, just this. So this is basically the head of the linked list. And the, let's say, the tail of the linked list, it points to null. Right? So if you have an individual node of the linked list, let's say just one node of the linked list, it has a data component and the next part that points to your null. Makes sense? With this, let's just get to the question. And the question says, reverse a linked list. You're given the head of a singly linked list. You have to reverse the linked list and then return the head of the reversed list. Make sense? Okay. So you have to, let's just take this example. We have 1, next pointing to 2, 2's next pointing to 3, and 3's next pointing to 4. Right? In this, if I tell you to reverse the linked list, when you hear the word reverse and given the condition that you've already done stacks, you will always have in mind to use stacks. And that is my approach 1. Just take up a stack, and as you iterate through your linked list, as you traverse actually through your linked list, you'll keep putting in the elements 1, 2, 3, 4. If you have not done stacks yet, or if you don't know about stacks yet, just remember one thing about the stacks. Anything that you put in first will be taken out last. So right now, if I get the element from the stack, it is going to be 4. So once you've traversed through your linked list and pushed all of the elements in the stack, what you have to do next? You have to again start from the head, right? And keep popping out the elements from the stack and pushing into your linked list. Like 4, popped. Next, you reach here, 3, popped. Then again, you take stack's top element, 2, and then pop it. Then again, you take 1. So if you see about the time complexity, you traversed once through the linked list when you were to get this, right? When you had to traverse it because of getting the elements, that was ON. Then another time you traversed it when you had to put in the elements for your final linked list answer. If you talk about this, pushing and popping, it takes constant time complexity of O of 1, right? And then let's just see your space complexity. Since you used in an extra space for a stack, it's O of n. And this is approx O of n. Make sense? Everything? Right. Now let's just come to approach 2, which will help us in removing the space complexity. I will be going in with the iterative approach. I hope you're able to, get whatever is happening. If not, please make use of the comment section. Please make use of the GForms link attached. I will be more than happy to reclarify or to, help you with your doubts or concerns. So let's say we again have 1 that points to 2, 2 that points to 3, and 3 that points to 4. Right? So what I have to do is I have to, in a way, do something that makes this points to null, this point here this point here, and this point here. If you see, this is what the question is demanding, right? And this, let's say it points to null, right? Now, this is what my question wants, and my question wants me to return this as the head, right? So let's just see what I can do. Let's say I have these nodes, right? Get another color. Maybe I'll get pink. Okay. So this is basically what I will do. I will make my prev as this is null. Okay. I will make my prev as null. This is my temp. So what did I do? I made node star prev. Okay, let me write it clearly for you. I have to return head. Head is of what type? Head is node star, right? A custom data structure that has been defined of class node, and class node has your two members, one for the data member and one other for the pointer. So node star reverse list, and what do we have? We have node star head being given to us. What did I do? I made one prev node that points to, that is null. Then I made one that goes with head. So my temp points here, head points here. Right. So now what I have to do here? Let's say I'll have a while condition here until which I have to keep on, reversing my arrows from this direction to the backward direction. Now, how will I do this? Because this is a singly linked list. Make sense? Let's just see it. So I want, in a way, my twos to point here, right? So what I will do, I will make a node star front, and I will make it to temps next. Right now, my temps next is at 2. So this pointer is not made yet, right? So this is front node. Make sense? Makes sense. Now I want my temps next, because temps next reference I've already made. So I'm not going to lose this data, right? So I will point my temps next to prev. What am I going to do? I'm going to point my temps next to prev. Make sense? And then this prev, I can bring it here, right? Because this is null. This is moved. Now I have to keep moving these three pointers one step ahead so that I can iterate over the entire linked list. So what I'm going to do next, I'm going to bring my prev pointer to my what? To my temp pointer. Make sense? So So my prev pointer comes to my temp pointer. Make sense? Right. So then my temp pointer goes where? Temp pointer. If this is prev, then temp pointer goes to front. Temp pointer goes to front. Make sense? Another iteration, what will happen? Front will become temps next. So right now, if this is temp, right? If this is temp, where is temps next? This is temps next, and this is where my front comes in. What next? Temps next points to prev. Temps next points to prev. So you see, we've started building up the backward arrows. Then what? Prev points to temp. Prev points to temp. We have to move everything one step ahead. And then temp becomes front. Front becomes what? Temps next. Temps next becomes what? Prev. So I'll give you a simple, A simple way to know this, to memorize this, first we have to put in while loop. While says temp is not equal to null. Make sense? I hope this makes sense for everybody out here. If you still have any concerns or anything, that you want me to check it up, or that you want, like, how was this done? How is this not done? Or anything in its way, just let me know in the comment section. You can also use the G form attached to let me know of any of any issues you're facing with it. And that's it. So this is it. And you have to return what? You have to return prev. Now I'll be giving you a simple thing to remember it, because this is a very important question. So what do you do first? What you have to remember is, you have to remember that you have to make node star prev null and node star temp as head. So if you have been given this, let's say, you remember just one thing, that you have to give head as your temp and null as your prev. This much can you remember? Okay. And then your temp, this you can also get it. Okay. This you can just iterate over and you will be able to find it. Just make your use case as, just make your, example as 3 nodes example, and you'll be able to get why while temp is not equal to null. But just if you can remember, so just remember it. Okay. Then what you do, you have to make a front node here. This you have to make. Now, this is how you have to move it. Are you getting it? The crisscross relationship. Okay. So temps next, we know where to move it. We know to move it on prev. If you know this is the step, you will get to know that the arrow will move to this side, right? And then if I talk about prev, where will the prev move? Everything has to move one step ahead. The prev will move here. Temp will move here. Are you getting it? Prev will move here. Temp will move to, from where is this front coming? This front is coming from here. Are you able to get it? Just one quick on this. So you have to remember your node star front is going to point to temps next. Then you have to see temps next. Okay. Temps next, logically think, where should it go? It should go here. No, I have to connect it this way. I mentioned it right here. I have to connect it. You see these green ones? You have to connect it in the backward direction. You have to reverse the linked list. Temps next goes to where? Prev. Then I have to move everything one step ahead. So prev comes to where? Temp. Temp comes to where? Front. And once you get this and this here, you have to stop the iteration, right? And this is all done under the iteration of while your temp exists or while temp is not equal to null. And you have to return previous, because this was the first one. Right? Because when you're talking about while temp is not equal to null, it will stop the iteration when temp is null. So when temp comes here, it will stop the iteration. When temp is here, where is your prev? Your prev is here. So this is what, this is what you have to return. Remember it logically. It is very, it is very simple if you remember it in this way. With this, let's just talk quickly about your time complexity. Okay. You're talking about the time complexity, and that goes by O of n. Since you're doing a single iteration, a single traversal over your linked list, and then space complexity, it is O of 1. Make sense? Still, if you have any concerns, if you have any doubts, please post them in the comment section. Please use the G form as attached to let me know of any improvements if I need to make in the content, or if any questions you want me to take in next, irrespective of if irrespective of if they belong to linked list or if they belong to any other data structures. Yeah, with this, if you were able to understand and extract even 10%, 20% of the video, if you found the video helpful, go in, like the video, and subscribe to the channel. Bye-bye. Thank you so much.